I wasn't able to see the match. Was it like, I heard it was like really bad for Salt One.
I don't think I've seen it either.
I heard it was like it was like 2 not 2 3-0 in Rat's favor from what I heard.
Probably how it was.
Yeah.
If it was Granite Brawl, I think last time, that's when they played. So I know Salt One also has a Cloud, so yep, that's what we're going to see.
Cloud definitely more recommended in this matchup than Captain Falcon. Well, both of them do actually pretty well. Just because Falcon does kill at any percent, depending on the right plays. But
it's just Cloud has limit, and it's one of the options that'll make Sonic approach him instead of Sonic just spin dashing there and making him approach Sonic. So.
Movement becomes much better once he gets limit as well. Gets much more follow-ups. He also gets a lot of kill confirms.
I'm going to play now.
All right. Good luck, dude. All right, so Hyla's jumping off. He's got to play a match. So right now, going to FD.
Oh, watch out. Good catch.
All right. So, Salt One versus Sonido on FD.
Yeah, last time these guys played, Salt One did beat Sonido.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was 2-1, but you know, game 3 was a 2-stock, so.
Right,
But
so
let's
we'll
see what Sonido did to adapt, because I mean, Sonido is definitely I think he's like a top 10 Sonic in the U.S., so he definitely knows what he's doing, and he even secondaries Cloud, so I know he knows how to play this matchup. It looks like, and he's showing it right now with the strong lead. Salt One hasn't landed yet.
Yeah, if any character was able to contest with Sonic in the neutral, it would have to be Cloud just because he does have that limit.
Yeah, and just that big sword that just stops spin dash.
Yep, if Sonido does try to cross up, he does have up tilt and up air. He does have back air. He does have his tilts and aerials. Okay, that was a misspaced up B on Salt One's part.
The camera tilting probably thought he was closer than where he was actually, and he just messed it up.
Yeah.
That's kind of how game 1 went. Salt One got a very early death, and Sonido just 2 stocks in game 1. But then game 2, last hit. Game 3, Salt One 2 stock in his own. So this could happen again, or Sonido could just take this 2-0. Or I mean, the match isn't done yet. This is still Cloud.
This is Cloud and Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely Cloud definitely can come back from this. He's almost close to limit. Yeah, there it is right now.
Right now.
Yeah, good stuff. SDIing out the Sonic's forward there. Yeah, he was looking for a roll-on read. Most novices usually go for a roll-ons, but top players do it sometimes too. But the best option is usually just jumping.
So right now.
All right, good cross slash to get him off, and he's gonna charge a little bit. He's definitely gonna need this cross slash later. I don't see him getting it any other way but cross slash.
Up air is not gonna do it yet, but he tries to land with the down air, tries to get a soft hit, tries to convert into something.
That was interesting. Sonido did like a spin dash, but then like when he landed, he spot dodged. Because I know you can spin dash into shield, so yeah, you can spin dash into spot dodge.
All right,
good
this is all
damage.
Cloud needs. He just needs to keep on juggling and just keep on applying the pressure to get more percent.
He definitely doesn't want to get back though. He was really close to Sonic's grab range. Ooh, that was a great space to F smash. This is definitely possible now.
Yep, just whiffs the grab and then F smashes, does a back throw off the stage. All right, tries to clip him with a
He's dead.
And he gets to the side B.
Yeah, Sonido was getting too aggressive off the ledge. The minute he got off the ledge, he started to sprint, and when you sprint, you can't shield instantly. I know he wanted to like get behind Salt One just to get some stage control, but Salt One saw that and he just cross slashed.
Yep, definitely good stuff to Salt One, just keeping the pressure at the ledge and just trying to keep him right there just to get a kill.
Yeah, and keeping this cool too, because early death, like I said, when you're that down versus Sonic, you usually start to get tilted.
Yep, but turns out Salt One knows what he's doing against Sonido. So going back to FD game 2. Cloud also has some really good out-of-shield options in the form of his aerials.
Yeah, up air, like, the only thing Sonic can do to avoid that up air is just spring. And Salt One's just getting a lot off. Taking Cloud to FD is definitely not the best decision. And that's because where do you land? That big sword? You give him all that space too to run away and charge the limit. I know Sonic likes FD, but Town and City is definitely the better choice in this matchup.
And with limit on deck, he's able to just run around the stage and just catch whatever landing he wants as long as he makes the right decision. Tries to get a spike right there, but up smash is going to take the stock really early by Salt 1. And just keeping it really clean with a 65% on him. Alright, lands right into him with an up air, but doesn't get the hit and will get grabbed for that.
Solwyn he doesn't have a jump anymore. That was a good challenge. Now he gets to keep his limit because of that. He gets to get the movement buffs.
Right now, Solwyn also does have to be kind of careful on how he lands as well, because if he lands right into him, into Sonido again, Sonido should be able to... Okay, nice catch with the cross slash. However, he doesn't get all the hits. He just gets hit by one and probably just gets stage. I'm pretty sure that was a stage spike.
Yeah, that was a stage spike. He got popped because one of the hits of cross slash.
Back throw, not going to do it yet. Not enough rage. Nor percent.
Ooh, the forward tilt just flipping Cloud out. That wasn't even both hits. That was just a hit one. It sent him at a kind of a Sakurai angle. Cloud's definitely not making that.
Gets the dash tag. Tries to keep him up in the air, but with the neutral air. Back throw, not going to do it yet. However, this is a really bad position for Salt 1. Gets back on the stage, though.
Going for spin dash nair. Spin dash, not spin dash, up throw nair. I believe up throw back here could have been air dodge, so he just wants to go for the guaranteed damage.
And Salt 1 does also try to land again. However, he tries to challenge the back air. However, Sonido does shield that as well. And this is what I was talking about. Salt 1 has to be careful about how he lands into Sonido as well as how he gets back onto the stage.
Yeah, he's going to have to use it now. But Sonido definitely likes that. Salt 1 had limit for way too long.
Right, nice catch with the back air on the air dodge.
Trying to go for the 2-frame with dash tech.
Yeah. Right. Sonido doesn't shield that second hit.
Oh, he's not dead.
Not yet. He's got good DI.
Oh,
but however, Salt 1 is dead.
Salt 1, because of the game's buffer system, when you do a jump and an aerial, the aerial comes out and not the jump. So you definitely want to double jump back here, but because of the game's buffer system, attack prioritized over jump, so that's why that happened.
Yeah. Pretty good for doing rising aerials, however, it is not good in that situation.
Yeah, he just pressed the buttons too fast. I think he pressed them on the same frame, so that's why.
Yeah.
But he's going to Lilat.
All right, and Cloud does extremely well on the stage as well, just because the platforms are laid out in a certain way that up tilt and up air will catch extremely easily when it comes to landings. Of course, this angle doesn't take kindly to Cloud. However, when it comes to off stage, Cloud doesn't do really well anyway, so definitely does benefit a bit more in Salt 1's favor. However, Sonido doing pretty well at the pressure in this match. Gets a good 80%. Right now, Sonido just keeping the pressure on the platforms right there. Salt 1 gets an up air.
Oh, I think he wants a perfect pivot, but that's why that dash set came out. All right, good challenge. That's kind of what you have to do, just challenge Sonic. Though Sonic can eventually... That was interesting. That was kind of sick, too. And yeah, if you spin dash in the cross slash, cross slash just completely beats it out. So someone gained the lead again. He had this last game, but that's unfortunate SD.
Yep. I definitely would have thought that Salt 1 was gonna just keep the game going, game 2, and just like actually win, but
yeah.
did SD. However,
it was a commanding lead too. Like yeah, it was just a very strong lead. This lead isn't that strong anymore. But okay.
Oh, misses the second hit on the up air.
Up air has bad linking hitboxes. Now it's possible for spin dash near to connect still. I believe.
Here comes the juggling. Nice fastball up air. Alright, tries to read the roll.
That was a great read. I thought he was going to go for up air finishing touch, but Solwyn recognized that. Not even that would hit.
Alright. Goes the wrong way with the cross slash and gets an F smash to the face.
Yeah. That cross slash might have... Nah, I don't think it would kill on Lilat.
Alright, just tries to keep juggling with the up airs.
Yeah.
And now up smash is going to take him off. Sonido is not punishing these aggressive landings as well. He's not sitting in shield whenever he's like approaching onto the ground.
That's because Cloud just has a good landing lat frame data. He doesn't usually have to worry about getting punished that hard.
Saw One's really good at spacing. Saw One's really good at spacing his landings as well. Just making sure that he gets back on the stage while keeping the limit, as well as just keeping the pressure on to Sonido and doing more damage as well.
Oh. Is this bad position? Because that's going to send you at a really unfavorable. He's dead.
Oh, not yet. Okay, now he is.
Damn. That unfortunate game too.
Really unfortunate situations off stage for Saw One. But
Sonido's really good at clutching it out versus Cloud. IGB, Rango cross-dashed him. We all thought he was dead. Rango had like 50% of them, so Sonido lived that, and then he managed to make a comeback, and I was like, yeah, Sonido's just really good at that.
yeah.
So yeah, good stuff to Sonido for her.
Yep, came out all this way and did well in his home state, his original state.